Hello, my name is Frank Askew. I'm a guide with Up Close Outfitters out of Asheville, North Carolina. We just wanted to take a second today to discuss a few turkey basics about hunting the mountains. Preferably here, these are the mountains of North Carolina. Um, we came in here this morning. We had a couple within about 30 yards and we missed. One big problem was our setup. Our setup was okay, but it needed something else, which seems to be always the case. So, I guess to begin with, say you're walking along on a logging road or something here, and you're calling down to the gullies. You get a gobble. Okay. First thing you want to think about is setup. Setup is the most important aspect in turkey hunting. Some people might say calling, some people might say camouflage. None of that is. As soon as the turkey gets in range, it's all about the setup. All right. For example, here we have a creek bed down the bottom. Small creek coming down the middle. Anyhow, one thing here we've set up here, we put our hen here. We would probably set up on a tree right here, about 10 yards up above her. In this situation, we have a small little hill here just from the decoy. This can work to your advantage. This is always having a lip just on the other side of your decoys. Creates an opportunity for the turkey to come up, and as soon as he comes up, you can shoot him. It doesn't give him a chance to really study your decoys, look around for hens or anything like that. And when you're hunting like this, if you have a ridge and you're hunting, shoot them as soon as you see them, the decoy will give you a few extra seconds. When they pop their head up, you usually give you about 10 seconds. If you don't have a decoy, it's usually about 4. And this brings up the topic of how much can you move on a turkey. Say he's within 25 yards looking for you, and you feel like he's getting nervous. How fast can you move? Well, if he's not nervous, take your time, go an inch at a time, slow as possible. However, say he's sitting right here on this ridge, about 20 yards away. Just pop this head up right there. And you say you have 30, maybe 45 degrees to move. You can move faster than you think. The turkey will see this perhaps, but he won't necessarily know what it is, and he won't take flight. He'll be nervous, maybe start moving around a little bit, but odds are he won't run. General rule of thumb, he's over here just popped up, I'd probably move about like this. So you don't want to give him time to poke his head up and pop back down. You want to go ahead and get your shot off. They generally give you one shot when they're in close and they pop their head up like that. Okay. Another thing with this setup is I'm using the ridges to help us. A lot of times they funnel right in up the middle, but most of the time they'll get up on the ridges above me. Here, here, and here. Here I have a steep ridge. Odds are, and it's thick. That's why I'm up above the decoys. A lot of times I'll circle up above, look at the decoys down below. And hopefully you'll be there to tag them. Okay, now I'd like to talk about a little about how close do you get to a turkey. In the mountains, you oftentimes locate turkeys on other ridges. I mean, possibly even in other mountains. With this, it's using your own judgment a lot of times, but in our opinion, getting too close is more harmful than being too far. We've had turkeys come 500 yards probably. The other mountain over there, we've had them come up, down, across creeks, channels, everything. If the turkey is below you, great, stay above them. However, if it's across a holler on another ridge, it really doesn't matter where you are compared to them. odds are he's either going to come down then up, or if he does come around, a lot of times he'll work himself down. So if he's on another whole ridge, it's okay to be below him. However, if you are on the same ridge as he is, I would suggest staying at or above his level.